Hi everyone, Jeremy Edge with Escapingthe.com. Wanted to give you another quick book review where I'm going to be talking about The Shallows, What the Internet is Doing to Our Brains by Nicholas Carr. He's a New York Times bestseller. This is a really good book. It's one of his newest book. Nicholas Carr has been in the tech world and talking about technology for a long time. And so this is the most recent book, and it's just a really good book on technology and helping us understand kind of what the internet has been doing to our brains and kind of an historic account of technology in the written language. He goes into kind of how we've developed as a society with literature and with written language, and so it's a really good historical kind of look at some of these things as well. I don't have the book in front of me. I read it on my Kindle, so I'll hopefully be able to give you an image online, but it's in my resources page under recommended reads on my website. It's a really good book. He talks about kind of, again, the history of literature. He also goes into his personal account, so he talks about how he was, what it looked like for him to pull away from technology for a little bit. He stopped using the internet. He was able to kind of take a hiatus from it and the benefits it had for his life and his memory, his anxiety, his attention. And he was able to have more deep thoughts and engage in that deep thought better and quicker than he was able to when he was checking his phone all the time. So he kind of goes into that perspective. He also goes into some research, and one of the research articles I like a lot were talking about college students, and they looked at their memories. So they had two different groups of college students. One group of college students looked at information, they read it linearly, so they had information, reading it kind of like in a book. And then they had another group of college students who were looking at the same information, but it was given to them in a form of hyperlinks. So they had a computer of some kind, and they read information, and they clicked on the hyperlink to get more information. Again, the same information that this other group had, but they just used hyperlinks to obtain all the information. After both groups read the information, they then tested them, and they found that those who were reading a book or just being linearly and not having any hyperlinks performed better and had better memory of the material than those who use the hyperlinks. So it was interesting that they found that, and they saw that even just the small break to click on the hyperlink to get to the next page was just enough of a gap where they weren't able to retain information as well as those who were reading it from a book. So it's really fascinating. It's a good book. I highly recommend it. Go check it out. You can find it on Amazon, get it on a Kindle or paperback. Check it out. It's called The Shallows by Nicholas Carr, What the Internet is Doing to Our Brains. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.